to share your story, and don't be scared to speak up, because that's really what can change the world, and it can change it really fast, and it can change multi-billion-dollar companies overnight, like we did just a week and a half ago when we got General Mills and Kellogg's to finally commit to removing a very controversial additive called butylated hydroxytoluene, BHT. You'll see that on the label. They don't use this ingredient in other countries, but they use it for us, you know, and this ingredient is linked to cancer in animal studies and also is an endocrine disruptor, and is rated one of the worst dirty dozen chemicals by the respected environmental working group. So we, by signing petitions, by making your voice heard, by sharing your personal stories, we're changing the food system, we're changing our bodies, we're changing the health of the country, we're changing the world. And I really do believe that having this book out there, and you reading it and sharing the information in it with others will continue to just make this movement go faster and farther than it has ever seen before. And you know, I'm a new person to this movement, right? Like I'm new. I've only been blogging for less than 4 years, and even though I was, you know, in my little place in Charlotte, North Carolina, we didn't have a Whole Foods up until 2 years ago, you know, like trying to tell people about organic food, and they're like, what? You know, and I was this really unconventional person, and when I came to California for the first time after finding this way of life, it was like, oh, where have you been all my life? Is it going to bring life to your body, or is it going to bring death to your body, right? Is it a dead food? And a lot of those processed foods in the grocery store, like hot Cheetos, are dead food. And so it's really not doing anything for our body. And in some cases, it can be harmful too. And in the terms of the way hot Cheetos are made, very addictive qualities like MSG and natural flavors and all the things that they put in there to really make that food irresistible for children. I think that's what's really sinister about some of the processed foods out there. You know, if you travel, go anywhere, do anything in life, not live in a bubble, you're going to be exposed to additives. You might even still be exposed to additives if you live in a bubble, because the plastics might off gas on you or whatever, you know what I mean? So you're going to be exposed to it, but the Food Big Way in this lifestyle is really about taking back control of your food, eliminating what you can eliminate, and do it in a way that is good for your quality of life. And it's not about an all or nothing thing. It's not about deprivation. And you know, there are going to be those times we're going to use the cans. You know, and I'm guilty. You know, I do that too. So, but it's just a matter of, you know, the majority of the time what you can do.
In your book, do you have a section that says all the bad things from McDonald's?
That is a good question. Man, now I'm mad that I didn't put that chapter in. That's a whole other book. Section in the very beginning of the book called The Sickening 15. And I would say a majority of those ingredients are all in McDonald's. So it's a good reason to avoid it. Do you eat McDonald's? Yeah.